Sorry guys, my brother called and interrupted the video. Rut also means they do that. So part number 2, I have to do a part number 2 because my brother called and messed it up. So was it part number 7? Yeah, it was part number 7. And the other thing I was going to put is his face. If we can hold him still for like a few seconds, can you see how, oh my gosh. If you can see this, you can see how straight his face up. Can you see that? You can't really see how it's like all fluffy on top and how straight his face is up. Can you see that? The judges really look for that. They want a short, stubby face is what he has. And this 8th thing is a beard. He's growing one already, and he's not even that old. So I think that's pretty cool that he's growing a little baby beard. Look at that. You can kind of see it. It's right there. You can barely see it on camera, but if you can see it, it's like right here. It's just barely there. It's just a tiny little beard. Look at that. You probably could have seen it right there. And also good feet, but that's on your part. And I think that 8th one will, a 9th thing to know your buck is good on a registered pygmy buck or any type of pygmy is that ears don't point down. You don't want them to point down. His ears are fine. They're up, straight, and correct. Whoa, mister. Oh, he's getting all feisty now. Oh, hi. He's all jumping over me. Can you see his ear when he pops up? You need to watch the little dude. He's just so stubby. It's funny. All my goats are leaving me. Hello. Oh my. Piggy, you need to be nice to my little boy. What the heck just happened there? The pig just attacked my little boy. You could barely see it there, but here he is. He will probably be able to breed. So to know that your buck, that you won't be scared if he's not going to breed or not, is about 7 months old. You want them to be at least 7 months old to not worry if they're going to be able to breed or not. When breeding season comes around, this little dude will probably, I think he's peeing on himself. Oh, I think he's getting the buck pee, but he's not smelling, but he feels like he's peeing. Oh yeah, that's pee. I just touched his very back leg and it's wet. Oh, boy. You already started. Oh my gosh, I put my hand down. He's trying to breed in my hand. Look at him. Look, oh my gosh, he's attacking me. So I put my hand down. Whoa, he's trying to do it. Okay, so he has pee all over his legs, unless that's the water, which I don't think it is the water. That is so gross. Look at him. He is such a little funny little boy. Look at him. Oh, so cute. I give him all this grain because I want him to grow. As you can see, he got really fat, and look how wide he is. Look at that. That's a wide little boy. To wither. I got some space, but he's getting there. You can see how just wide he is. Like, look at that. It takes about that much space up. And that's what you want. When we shave them, you want to shave right there so they can see that part right there. Everything's so beautiful on him. He's starting to be a really beautiful buck. He's starting to really turn out the buck that I've always wanted him to be. He's a caramel with dark markings, as you can see. This would be light. Oh, you be nice. He's just messing around. He wouldn't actually hurt that pig, but when the pig is around the dog's food, the dog is really protective of his food. I won't show that on camera. So I'll just be showing all the parts of the body, what you're really looking for. So about an inch, it'll get bigger. It'll almost stick up like that because it's so long. He's chewing on a stick. As you can see how wide his neck is compared to his body. And what you also want is a straight back. I forgot to show that. A straight back is really good, and as you can see, he has a pretty good straight back. Not all backs will be perfectly straight. Maybe you can get a goat that has a perfectly straight back. You never want to shave this off. A pygmy goat buck. But if you are showing a Nigerian or a dairy goat, you want to shave all this nice long hair off. All this off, just because. Stop it, goatee. So as you can see, that's what the time is. Oh, little boy. Oh, back off. Oh, back off. Just for like 2 seconds, mister. I know. You might not like that. I will not allow this. I will not allow you eating my cat. I'm sorry. Fully back off. So he will be going to show. He's gotten last every... Excuse you, I'm trying to talk here. So every time he went into a show, he's lost because he's the smallest. And judges don't like how small some bucks are. He was a triplet and his mom died. His mom died giving birth to him, so he's about the only buck of his kind, of his, thing. Except for he had his sister that lived. But the buck, I had to pay $400 for him. So I guess that's a good price for that good of a buck, for this good of a buck. He's actually turning out to be a very good-looking, handsome buck. I'm very to see if he'll be able to breed some of my does. I just want to see what his babies will look like. And the person that's helping me out, I know, you're probably like, what? I thought you were the master. Nope. Another pygmy person, she doesn't do videos, though. That person's leaving. I'm hoping that she'll be able to tell me if this boy is going to turn out to be a nice buck. Sorry, I got hiccups there. And as you can see, his tail's turning out good. Everything is turning out really good. That's such a good boy. He might look small, but look. I guess he's pretty big for how old he is. He's as big as Storm, but not as tall as Storm. Because bucks are supposed to be like narrow, like not tall. As you can see, these bucks are not very tall. Well, they are. Not as big as those. But when they're little babies, they don't need to be very tall. Little bucks don't need to be very tall. They need to be very compact and nicely shaped around the body. And I just love his width. His width is beautiful. If you can see his width right now, if you were here, that's how big his width is. It's not even fully around. Judges usually go right here to right here. But, you know, they gotta go all the way down, you know. And they fill the withers. And then they fill the brisket. He has pretty good brisket. He's already peeing on himself and it's so gross, yeah. That is definitely pee on him. You probably can't see it, but it's thick. Oh, it's so gross. I didn't think he'd be peeing on himself this early. But what you'd be trimming right now, for sure, you'd be trimming this part to see his bow. You see his bow, and then just kind of